Welcome to part 2 of our video series to help you study the 128 official USCIS naturalization exam questions. If you haven't seen part 1 yet, you can find it on our social media or in the playlist on our YouTube channel. Now, let's continue with the next 20 questions. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. How long is a term for a U.S. senator? 6 years. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? Answers will vary. District of Columbia residents and residents of U.S. territories should answer that D.C., or the territory where the applicant lives, has no U.S. for other states. Visit the link on screen to find your state's U.S. senators. How many voting members are in the House of Representatives? 435. How long is a term for a member of the House of Representatives? 2 years. Why do U.S. representatives serve shorter terms than U.S. senators? To more closely follow public opinion. How many senators does each state have? 2. Why does each state have 2 senators? Equal representation for small states. The Great Compromise, Connecticut Compromise. Name your U.S. representative. Answers will vary. Residents of territories with non-voting delegates or resident commissioners may provide the name of that delegate or commissioner. Also acceptable is any statement that the territory has no voting representatives in Congress. Visit the link on the screen to find your representative in the United States. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson, James, Michael Johnson. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? Citizens of their state, people of their state. Who elects U.S. senators? Citizens from their state. Who does a member of the House of Representatives represent? Citizens or people in their congressional district. Who elects members of the House of Representatives? Citizens from their congressional district. Some states have more representatives than other states. Why? Because of the state's population. Because they have more people. The President of the United States is elected for how many years? 4 years. The President of the United States can serve only 2 terms. Why? Because of the 22nd Amendment to keep the President from becoming too powerful. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald J. Trump, Donald Trump, Trump. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance, Vance. If the President can no longer serve, who becomes President? The Vice President of the United States. Remember, you can find part 1 and the following parts on our social media or in our YouTube playlist. And if you need support with your citizenship process, you can call us at the number shown on the screen. See you in the next part, and keep preparing for your naturalization exam.